ago, we saw the people react to state thuggery, to a prime minister who did not abuse his power just only for the past 10, 15 years, but thought at the very cusp, when his very authority is threatened, that he could still flex his thuggery. The people came out to the streets. The people came out for the people of this country and showed the true power of the people, not just to Mahinda Rajapaksa or Gotabaya Rajapaksa, but for the political dynasty that has ever touched this country since its independence. For years, they're trying to rewrite this history. They're trying to rewrite the history where the people showed their power as some sort of an international conspiracy, some sort of a foreign power having its influence over the overthrow of this government. We didn't have everything smooth till then, did we? We had people who were dying on the streets, people were suffering for decades over state oppression, over state intimidation, and they didn't find answers. And it was on the 9th of May 2022, once the people were pushed against the wall, that they finally decided to push back. And now they're trying to rewrite it as if the people didn't have a say in it. No, the people came out of the streets because they knew that they had enough. They had enough of this nonsense. And while the Rajapaksas and Ranil Wickremesinghe and the 225 of them had forgotten for some reason that the people are ready to show them what it means to be accountable to them, they're acting as if it's everything is back to normal and it's their little kingdom again. We remember, the people, you and I, we remember what went down on the 9th. We remember how people like Johnson Fernando rallied people to the temple trees. We remember how Sanat Nishanta walked around Galleface commanding where to be destroyed, which tents to be brought down. We remember all of this. We remember the inaction of the police when we begged them to stop this conflict. We didn't beg them to attack them, we begged them to stop this conflict. And we remember their inaction. So no matter how much they try to rewrite this history, you and I, we will be witness for what went down. And while they all walk free, while Mahinda Rajapaksa still gets on stage and acts as if he was the victim of his absolute dictatorship, his despotism, we will always be the witnesses for his monstrosity. So while they walk free, we still have our colleagues who are charged, maybe correctly or incorrectly, who are still being detained in prison. Where's the justice for them? Where's the justice for them? And at the same time, the cabinet ministers is requesting the president for a presidential commission with absolute power to prevent future protests similar to the Aragalaya. Maybe they're having sort of flashbacks from what went down last year. You can bring in all the commissions you want. You can amend the constitution as much as you want. But the right to protest, the right to hold our representatives accountable, that's God-given. That is the right we are born with. You can rewrite a constitution for all we care. We will hold you accountable. We will seek the truth. We will seek for justice. And we want to, at this point, we want to thank the people that stepped out to protect the protesters of GGG and who had enough, who decided that there's no point in staying back at home and suffering through this just like their parents did, just like their grandparents did. That it was time to show our leaders that they are accountable to us, that they have to reply to us, that it is us who appoint them, that it is us who send them to the office, no one else. So if Ranil Wickremesinghe is having any doubts about the people now being scared of his intimidation, you are nothing compared to the Rajapaksas. You are nothing, and we know what you are doing. So you can try all you want to rewrite the history, but history will remember you as the villain and the people as the winner. Thank you.